Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Jamie, and if you are new, I like to go by or call myself RAZALASJ. Thank you so much for watching with me today. I did do a decently sized order at Sephora, and I just wanted to show you guys like what are my favorites at this time. I'm excited to share with you guys like some of the new things that I got. And thank you so much for the love and the support, and let's just see what I got from Sephora. The biggest things that I got at Sephora for my little haul, I guess. It's very small, but it was very pricey. I guess I'll start off with Complexion, like what I got first. So I bought two foundations. First thing I want to talk about is the Makeup Forever foundation stick. So the biggest thing and the biggest change for me this year is my skin. Thankfully, my skin has been looking better. I've been on a pretty strict like skincare routine, not super strict actually, but I do use specific products that make my skin really dry. I'm sorry if it looks dry now. So I know that the Makeup Forever HD foundation stick is very good with hydrating the skin. It's like creamy, it's emollient. Most of the foundations that I have are typically for oily skin, full coverage, matte, and that's because I naturally had oily skin. And don't get me wrong, I feel like I could still have oily skin, but now it's turned into more combination because I'm definitely drier in this area. That's because I'm using retinol in that area. Yeah, that's why I picked up the Makeup Forever HD foundation. I really wanted to try it. If you've tried it and you have heard good things, or you know, you love it, it's your holy grail, please let me know how you like it because I'm excited to try it and I'll probably be using it in future videos. Next product that I want to talk about is I did like a bunch of things from this brand. So Fenty Beauty recently launched some of their powders, so I picked some of those up. But I also wanted to pick up the Pro Filter Hydrating Foundation. As I mentioned, have been struggling with really dry skin, so I'm trying to find a very hydrating foundation, and I wanted a cream and I wanted a liquid. I figured that would be like a good, you know, match or a good balance between having a very hydrating foundation. This one I'm really excited to try. If you have tried it, please let me know. I love the packaging of this one. I like that it's like it has a pump and it's a little, you could like squeeze it all out. You know, if there's like only a little left, you squeeze it all out. I got the shade 240. 240 I think is like my best shade all around. For the powders though, I got two different shades. So going into the powders, I got 240 and I got 250 just because I wasn't sure what my color was. I'm super excited to try this. I know it's a matte foundation and I know I have to prep my skin super good in order to really like work with this foundation. But I was thinking like if I ever go back to work, you know, back to the office full time, then I could just wear like powder foundation and some concealer to really even out my skin tone. Jackie Aina has a really great review on these powders, and I think that everyone would benefit from watching that review. She was pretty accurate in regard to like someone who has discoloration or someone who has acne scarring. Like this on its own is really hard to kind of even out your skin tone. But I do want to try it in a way where I could just put it all over my face and see how it looks. The powder that I'm using right now and the powder that is my go-to is the Kat Von D powder. That is one of my favorites just because it's a full coverage powder, and you know, with my scarring, I do prefer something that's full coverage, and it's very rare to find a full coverage powder in my opinion. So that is just my go-to. So I am excited to try these out. Oops, I'm excited to try these out. I will let you know how I like them. Again, follow me on Instagram if you have not. I'm a little bit more active there. A lot easier for me to create content on Instagram versus YouTube, just because it's faster for me and I can do everything on my phone. So follow me on Instagram if you have not yet. Continuing with the haul, I picked up two of her new creams, her Gloss Bomb creams. I am wearing Fenty Glow at the moment. Fenty Glow is definitely the universal, I think, color for every skin tone. It is so pretty. I really love everything about Fenty, so I picked up a good amount of things. I think I like the cream better than the gloss bomb itself. Like, it feels so good. It's so smooth when you have it on, and I just really like the feeling. Like, I don't think I can think of something that has a smooth feeling like this. Like, it just feels so good, and the pigment isn't super opaque, but at the same time it's not super sheer, so I really like that too. Also picked up Honey Waffles. Honey Waffles is more of like a nude tone. I do really like this. I feel like it would look really good with a deeper lip liner for me on my skin tone. But these two are the ones that I kind of was like leaning more towards. These two are really up my alley in regard to like the colors. The last thing I picked up from Fenty was the Cheeks Out Freestyle Cream Bronzer. This I'm intrigued to try. I saw Katie Luster Lux try it, and it looked really good on her. Right now, as I mentioned, I'm going through this dry phase, and so I wanted to incorporate or try out cream bronzers. I've used foundation as like a bronzer slash contour before. Like, I have a cream on today, but I wanted something that was like it actually inside a pan, because what I use right now is supposed to be like a foundation stick, but I use it as a bronzer. I mean, I know that there's no rules in makeup and that you could use whatever you wanted for bronzer and blush, whatever it may be, but I was excited to try this. Like, oh, the packaging is so pretty. But I was really excited to kind of test this out and see how the bronzer is, because Katie actually hit pan on her, so I'm intrigued. I want to see it on myself. So continuing with just like makeup, this I actually picked up a while ago, but I kind of want to mention this is Makeup by Mario's mattes palette. Mattes, I do have some of his mattes like in my crease area and also in the outer corner. I really like this palette. I think it's the best mattes neutral palette I have, and that's kind of why I picked it up actually, because I don't have any palette of mattes. Like, this will be my go-to for any transition shades, you know, etc. But this is really pretty. They blend out really nicely. One thing I don't like about this palette is there are kind of like redundant shades, in my opinion, in the palette. Like, this first row right here is like, I could be fine with just these two colors, or maybe not even one of these two colors, and try to expand it a little bit more. I just feel like the color story could have been a little bit more diverse. My deep skin girls out there, like, please let me know what you think about this palette, because I do feel like it's not that versatile for someone who is deep complexion. For my complexion or someone lighter than me, I definitely recommend this. I think it's a versatile palette for us. I just was thinking about like the deeper shade complexion girls who probably wouldn't use this bottom row unless they did it as like, you know, a matte on their lid, and probably wouldn't use some of the transitions just because it's a little light. I like the packaging as well. The packaging kind of reminds me of NARS, but the opposite. NARS also has palettes that kind of look like this, but it's black, obviously. You know, NARS packaging, it's black, and this one is white, but it just reminds me of like the white version of the NARS palettes. Again, I really like this palette. I think it would be great for someone from light to medium skin tone, even tan, just deeper complexion. I'm just not 100% sure it would be worth the money. I think is the best thing I can say. I don't know if it would be worth it, but the pigments are really nice, and I do use this palette every day. It's on my little shelf here of like regular palettes that I use, and I didn't buy that from the haul, but I bought this quite a while ago. Another product that I bought was the Huda Beauty setting spray. I actually have it on today. It's called the Resting Boss Face setting spray, waterproof setting spray, an ultra matte finish. Let me see if my skin looks dry. my skin doesn't look that dry. I really like this setting powder. Kathleen Lights definitely sold me on this. I like the packaging of the Huda Beauty products. Like, I just love the black. Probably one of my favorite brands, probably before Fenty, after Fenty. I just love everything about her packaging most of the time. And I think the eyeshadow palettes, like the mini ones, those were not my faves, but her Complexion is definitely my favorite. I'm wearing Huda Beauty full filter foundation now, and that is my go-to, my literal go-to for anything. Like going out, like dinner time, date night, things like that. Like, this is my foundation. It makes my face look so good. So moving on to skincare, I have been kind of like a skincare junkie lately. I kind of don't venture out anywhere besides hydration. I don't use anything that's not hydrating for my skin, basically. I picked up 2 of my favorite face washes. I kind of go through this quite fast. I bought 2 of these Biossance face washes. This is my favorite, ultimate favorite face wash. I was recommended to this brand when I was still working at Sephora, and I love it. I've been using this face wash for quite some time. Gentle enough for me to use it and for my skin not to feel overbearingly dry. So that's why I really like it. It is amazing. I bought 2 because I go through it quite fast, and I just want to make sure that I am prepared if anything were to happen. What I hate is if something were to go away, but this is basically what it looks like. It feels so good on the skin. I love this face wash because it's gentle, it cleans the skin, and it helps me with acne. Yes, and again, I bought 2 of these. They're that good. Next product that I picked up was the Kiehl's Midnight Recovery Eye Balm. This eye cream is so good. Like, I don't know how else to put it. Like, it's just very good. I actually got this for free when I used to work at Sephora, and I still have it. Like, that's how much is in this little thing. This size is 0.5 fluid ounces, 15 millimeters. It goes a long way, and this is amazing. I actually really like the Kiehl's Midnight Recovery whole line. Like, Kiehl's Midnight Recovery cleansing oil is really good to take off your makeup with. But this eye cream, it's so creamy and emollient, and it feels really good under my eyes. I can't find another like good day eye cream. I've kind of just been using this day and night, which I hope is okay, but I feel like it really helps with the darkness under my eyes. The last 2 skincare products that I want to talk about are from a brand called Caudalie. I love Caudalie just as much as I love all the other brands that I've been talking about. This product, the Caudalie Grape Water, is one of my favorites to just add a boost of hydration to my skin. Anytime I cleanse my skin, I automatically apply this on, maybe like before my treatments, just to add that extra boost of hydration, and I'll even apply it after my treatments just to add another boost of hydration. This is somewhat, or you could use it somewhat like a toner. I really like it. So anytime you apply a treatment, you could apply this, spray it instead of the toner. It feels so good. It smells amazing, and I just love it so much. I definitely recommend this for someone who is dry or just looking for something to add as an extra step to their skincare. I mean, who doesn't want an extra step of goodness to their skincare? Come on. The last product that I want to talk about from skincare is the Caudalie Vino Source Serum. This is the SOS serum, and I'm telling you, if you are in an SOS situation where your skin is dry, this is your savior. I'm not joking. This is a little bit of an extravagant skincare product. It retails for $49 US. It's worth the money. That's what I can say. Is it's super hydrating on the skin. When I had a flare up of like a reaction to a skincare product, this really saved my skin. Like, automatically after a few uses, this made my skin go back to normal. My skin is just feeling super dry, especially during the winter time, winter months right now. So this is definitely gonna help me, and I decided to really bite the bullet this time to get it because it's gonna be worth it for me. It's gonna help me, and I know how good the product is. So I was like, you know what, let me just splurge on it. I had other things in my cart and I was like, you know what, I'm not gonna get those. I mean, I need to invest in skincare. The last products that I want to talk about are hair care products. I've been into some good hair care products. I don't know if you guys have noticed, I'm sure you have, but I did cut my hair and I've been loving the shorter hair. I hated the long hair, but because of quarantine, I couldn't cut my hair. I picked up some things, 2 things from Briogeo, and this will be the end of my haul. This product, which is the Briogeo Farewell Frizz Milk Leave-In Conditioning Spray. I can't say this word, Rosarco? It's a leave-in conditioning spray, and I love this conditioning spray. I had to get another one. I think I've gone through 3 already. This is one of my favorites. The reason why I like it so much is because I don't have to literally leave it in my hair and then wash it out like most leave-in conditioners are. I get to leave this in my hair and literally just leave it there and brush it out or blow dry my hair the way I typically do. I don't have to rinse it, and that's what I really love about this. Now, I do have naturally straight hair, and for someone who maybe has wavy hair or curly hair, I don't know how it would be on that texture. I just know that my hair definitely feels soft after using this, and I use it every time I get out of the shower. I'll spray some in and then I'll brush my hair with a brush to make sure everything is like straight and feels like nice and soft. A new product for me, I have not used this yet. This is from the same line of the Don't Despair. Oh wait.
From the same line.
Okay, so this is a new product to me. I have not used this yet. It seems like they do almost the same thing. So this is the Briogeo Don't Despair Repair Strength and Moisture Leave-In Mask. I guess strengthens and moisturizes your hair even more. What's great about this as well, and why I was intrigued to try it, is because you just, after you wash your hair, you put it in your hair, you let it sit, and then just brush it out. You don't have to rinse. So this completes what I had bought from Sephora. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please let me know if you enjoy hauls like this. I don't do them very often, I'm not gonna lie. Maybe if something is like intriguing to me, but you know, I got bills to pay, so I can't buy things all the time, and I can't keep up with the Instagrammers, YouTubers who are constantly posting like new content with new things. No, I kind of just splurge one time, and it could be like, you know, every 2 months or so. Alright, my camera died. So anytime I do a Sephora haul, let me know if you are interested. As I mentioned, on Instagram, I'm a little bit more active, so if you'd like to follow me on there, please do so. I will put, again, the little follow me on my socials. I added Twitter on there because Twitter is hilarious. Twitter is the app. Like, I would never delete that app. Thank you all so much for watching this video with me. If you have made it this far, you a real one. If you haven't already, please like and subscribe so I can keep making videos. Thank you again so much for watching with me today. Bye! Mainly matte because I typically have, normally have dry skin. The powder that's my go-to right now is the Kat Von D powder, and shh. You good? I'm waiting for you to finish. Oh, I'm dumb. I said that already, right?